Hey guys, it's me. You probably saw from the title of this video, I'm no longer going to a university, but I am doing a technical school online to get my associates for general education, or general studies, I think is what it's officially called. I still have the same intentions of when I went to the university. I still want to teach music or do something music related with my professional career. And a lot of people have asked me why I've decided to do this, and there's a lot of different reasons why, and I just kind of wanted to dive deep into them. So for music teaching, K through 12 in my state, you have to go through a lot of classes, you have to go through a lot of performance stuff. I've only played bassoon for about 3 years, even though I've been doing music longer than that, since like 4th or 5th grade. So I didn't necessarily felt like I got to show everything I knew through that instrument very well. I also had a lot of insecurity and self-esteem issues, and that also didn't help with my performances either. Especially being a musician, I felt personally with that university, I got thrown in, and if I wasn't a prodigy, then I didn't belong, and I felt very out of place. I was a commuter at the time. I've never lived on campus before. I felt very out of place. I felt not good enough. I felt like a failure of a musician, and that is not what I wanted to accomplish at a college. I wanted to go to better my musicianship. Oh my gosh, sorry. I wanted to better myself as a musician. I didn't want to feel like, wow, I'm a bad musician. That's not the point of going to college. The point of going to college is to learn more, and that's how I felt. There was very few teachers that I felt really believed in me. There was like 4 teachers and professors there that I really felt held up to my personal standards of being like a college professor, being encouraging and being like, you are more than your insecurities right now. And I really appreciated that. My music theory teacher was amazing, my voice lab teacher was amazing, my bassoon teacher was amazing, and my band director was awesome. I love them all, they're great. I do feel, however, some people there made me feel like I shouldn't be a musician, I shouldn't be a music teacher, I'm not good enough to be one, and that was a horrible way to feel. And I had to go through a lot this summer with therapy and everything, just to get over that. I went into a really bad depression about it, and I've realized I can still do this journey. I can just do it the longer way, which is maybe the way that's best for me, and that's okay. Also, another reason why I decided to leave my university is college is expensive, okay? I am paying a total of $4,000 a year, okay? It's all online classes. I'm doing it from my house while I'm working. And it's $4,000. To go to the university as a commuter is $13,000. How about no? Because then my financial aid actually covers NHTI, so I can go there until the financial aid completely runs out for me, which I don't even know if that's a thing. Like, I could get a lot of bachelor's or associates there if I really wanted to, and that's okay, and that's good. Another reason why I dropped out of a university is because this may sound weird. Going to a university made me feel like I was doing things right in a way, only because of a label. But going to a tech school, I've already noticed some people around me are like, that's stupid, why are you wasting your time? It's just a tech school, like, you're not a college kid, it's just a tech school, and invalidating my college education. And my education here is the same, if not better, than the university. And I kind of knew I would feel bad about going to a tech institute, which is stupid, because you're saving money and you're doing what's best for you. A university just has that title so they can take more money from you, you know what I mean? And that really, really sucks. And although as much as I loved going to that university, it was way too expensive, and the labels associated with going to a university don't affect your job chances. Another reason why I decided to drop out of the university is that you can live life more if you're doing stuff, in my opinion, online. You can get ahead if you really crank out one day. You could totally do it. I've done it. You can plan to go do fun things and then not have your life being like, oh, I have to go to school today and spend 8, 9, 10 hours at the campus today and then drive home. Like, no. You can go and do whatever your heart desires. You have that flexibility. You are able to live your life. I'm working about 29, 30 hours a week, and I make really good money where I'm working at, especially under the circumstances. You know, and I could, like, if me and my boyfriend decided to move out, we could do it and we could work it out, you know. I'm living life instead of just living in that little 4-year illusion of living life on a college campus. And I feel like everything there, they kind of just, like, they don't baby you, but I feel like they're trying to prep you for life, but they don't necessarily always do a good job of it. And like I said, I'm totally not trashing this university. I loved going. I do plan to go back eventually, just for 2 years, because if I get my associates, I can get my bachelor's really quick, because I already have it almost done. I do plan to go back, but there's no reason to be ashamed about not going to college. And if you don't want to go to college, good for you, because you're going to make way more money than me, especially if I want to be a music teacher. I mean, I got purple hair. You know how hard it's going to be to find a place that's going to let me keep this? And a lot of people are going to laugh at me for that. But, you know, like, I color this hair for many different reasons, more just than the look. It's a lot of emotional strength and stuff like that, but that's a whole other video. Like, music teachers don't make that much. They are usually, like, the first ones to lose their job in a public education system, and it's horrible. They have to go through so much training, and they're never thanked for it, you know? It's a thankless job, but it's something I'd love to do. Anything with music, honestly. And there's nothing wrong with if you choose not to go to college. A lot of people may be like, oh, well, you need to go make money. Fun fact, you're going to make more money if you don't go to college. You realize this, right? Because if you start off your life, by the time you're like 22, 23, and you're already like $20,000 in debt, you have to take 10 years to pay that off. And then you're going to want to get a house, right? Because the American dream is pretty much debt, okay? And then you're going to go $100,000 in debt for another house, and you're going to pay that off for 25 years, and then you're going to be dead. Or your kids are going to have to pay it off for you. And never mind all the credit card debt you're supposed to go through, your car, your insurance, your life, health insurance, God knows what else, okay? America is a nation that likes to live out of our means, and you can live more in your means if you don't go to college. Because that's kind of where the debt starts to accumulate. You can still be a manager or a CEO or whatever. You can do whatever you want. Like, you don't need a college degree. It can help sometimes, depending on what you want to do, but you don't need it. And I really considered not going back, but I figured, you know, if financial aid is going to completely cover this for me, I might as well take advantage of it now before Trump pulls anything else. You know? So, there's nothing wrong with not going to college. There is nothing wrong going to college. Just doing whatever makes you happy and knowing both sides are good things, you know? Because we live in a nation now where everybody wants to get a college education. It's not doable for everyone, but it is doable a little bit more than I think it was. But it also means more debt, you know? So it's just weighing your options. And figuring things out. There's nothing wrong with not having a college degree. There's a coworker of mine who always talks down on herself, saying, I get to work with all these college-educated kids, and I was like, it doesn't make me any better than you. It doesn't make me more of a person than you at all. Especially because I'm taking a class that I don't like. I don't like business. Business grosses me out. But disgusting. So, and I'm taking Intro to Sociology. They're accelerated pace courses. That's a bad plan, okay? Well, I mean, for me it's a good plan, but oh my god, it's so much. Everything is done within 8 weeks, okay? So, I'm doing that. Accelerated pace courses. Business makes me want to die. Sociology is what's making me get through this. You know? And those are the 2 courses, and then after October 16th, I have 2 other classes. I don't remember what they were. I think it was like Native American Studies and Psychology or something. I don't know. But, you know, like that, taking those sorts of classes doesn't make me a better person, like, or vice versa. Like, if you don't go to college, it doesn't make you a better person. It just makes you a person. And, like, well, you could still go to college if you wanted, and there's no need to trash talk yourself if you didn't go. Like, there's nothing wrong with going or not going. It's just a school, you know? Like, and if you had to drop out of high school, so, you know what's best for you. You gotta do what's best for you. Don't listen to all the noise. Just listen to yourself. And what is good for you. Because only you know. Like, nobody else can know what's in here, and what's good for you, and what you want to do. Like, some things you kind of have to go to college for, other things you don't. Sometimes you can get certificate programs. Like, just do what's gonna make you happy. Because that's honestly what really matters. But anyways, this has been kind of word vomity, but that's alright. I'm going to be uploading another video soon for you guys. I'm very excited. I have a lot of things coming up I'm very excited for, and I'm so pumped to be putting on this channel for you guys. And if you want, press a like, leave a comment, subscribe, press the bell for notifications. You guys know the drill, I'm pretty sure by now. Alright, toodle-doo. Bye.